People go to Washington, D.C. all the time. However, I was 26 years old and I had never been there before. 2 weeks before Christmas, though, my girlfriend suggested that we travel to the nation's capital. She had lived in D.C. before and even knew her way around. My time for a pilgrimage was here. After driving through a Friday night snowstorm in the mountains of West Virginia on the way there, we decided to rest when we arrived at our destination in Virginia. On Saturday morning, we got up early and headed for the metro station that would take us into Washington. I actually lost my metro pass at one point on the trip and had to buy another one. It was well worth it though, considering the John Quincy Adams silver dollars I got in change. Did you know he used to bathe in the Potomac River nude? Crazy! When we finally reached our stop, we headed up the stairs toward the sunlight on the unusually warm December day. My girlfriend Alice tapped me on the shoulder. "Look over there," she said. It was the Washington Monument. "I look over there," she said. It was the Capitol building. I was off the train for 2 seconds, and I was surrounded by historic structures up until then I'd only seen pictures of. After all my amazement, we headed to the Smithsonian, where I got to see the Gettysburg Address. We then walked up the mall to the Capitol building. Workers were preparing for President Obama's inauguration at the site. I even saw the Capitol Police. One policeman had the biggest gun I have ever seen. I learned fast that the Capitol Police mean business. We took a tour of the Capitol. It was really cool. I really like Statuary Hall. They have statues of senators in there. My favorite statue was of Henry Clay. He's a senator from Kentucky. He's one of my favorite historical figures. He is known as the Great Compromiser because of all the compromises he formulated delaying the start of Civil War. Henry Clay, the Great Compromiser, I told Alice. I wonder what his wife thought about that when they got into a fight. Probably something like, "Great Compromiser? Yeah, right." I laughed at my own joke. Alice rolled her eyes at me. My friends make fun of me for jokes like that. My friend Josh calls me Buzz Killington, the character from Family Guy.
So, do you really think you're suited to be the fourth guy in our group, Buzz Killington?
Yeah, I mean, we mainly just sit here in the booth and crack jokes, but you're kind of a buzzkill.
Oh, on the contrary. I've quite a mastery of the humorous yarn. Do any of you know the tale of how cornmeal came to be?
No. No.
Neither did the miller when he left his house that morning.
Back to the story. We spent the rest of the day exploring the city. We got Starbucks at night and saw the White House. There's nothing like seeing it in person. We then saw the Lincoln Memorial. That was the bee's knees for me because Lincoln is my favorite historical figure. We took lots of pictures there and then caught a cab to Georgetown. As the cab drove us out of the city, thoughts of going to Mount Vernon the next day were already making me excited. I looked back at the city one more time. It better not take me 26 more years to get back here, I thought to myself.